What the hell? Speaking of, hold on, let me get into this, man. I don't derail the show, but nah, this is crazy. Speaking of quarterbacks and teams and all of this, like, look at this right here. Y'all look in the screen, please. Look in the screen. Who's in, who's out? Who's in, who's out? That AFC is something else. Who's in, who's out. So on your screen, you don't see Aaron Rodgers. You don't see the Browns, Shador and them. You don't see like, yo, that Jets team. I know the Jets has. I'm telling y'all, this is the nerd stuff right here. I know the Jets sucked and all of that last year, and like who the Jets is like nobody respect the Jets. Nobody respect the Jets. But that team they have put together, I see them in the playoffs. Look on your screen. Who's in, who's out? Who's in, who's out? Old man Rodgers is old, but old man Rodgers can still play. Like, he had a great season, laid an egg in the playoffs, but I think it was just the game plan. They wasn't prepared for that blitz they put on old man Rodgers. It's like they didn't game plan right. They didn't plan for a lot of screenplays. It's like they didn't expect what they got, and that could happen to anybody. That can happen to any. That can happen to young quarter. It happened to CJ in the play. Well, that game was a little wet, but it happened to CJ. CJ had like 50 fumbles. Like, that game could have went either way because they both had turnovers and it was snowing. It was a wet game. What? This is crazy. This is crazy. I know Pittsburgh is going to make the playoffs. Like, I know it. Indy. Indy had to go to Old Man Rivers because the boy Daniel was injured. Daniel don't get injured, they make the playoffs. So they're in there. And Indy had like the best record. Jonathan Taylor and them. Indy had the best record for like a long stretch of the season. Trevor and them are in there. Trevor has figured it out. Trevor turned the corner. He's in there. CJ's in there. CJ's always in the playoffs. Bo was in there. I'm sorry. Bo Nick should have played in the Super Bowl. Bo should have played in the Super Bowl. Like, even with Bo's absent, the way that game went, I don't know how Denver lost. They had to lead the whole game, and then they had like a fumble on there. They gave New England an easy touchdown. I don't know how Denver lost. Denver should have been in the Super Bowl. Trevor's in, like, Trevor Lawrence, that Jacksonville team, they're in there. They're in there. Like, I can't wait. Listen, my team is in the NFC, but this AFC conference, I am watching it from forget week one, from preseason. I'm watching this AFC race from the preseason all the way to whole. I want to see who's who, and it all comes down to probably what team is gonna be really healthy, you know. But this is crazy. I don't remember it being this exciting ever. And then the teams that are on the outside looking in, the Browns. Now the Browns traded. Y'all got to understand the Browns traded Miles, but what they're getting, and then Jerry Verse is not no scrub. Jared Verse was the best one on that fearsome foursome. I'm sorry. And then they get a first round, second round, this round, that round. Like, the Browns is like, and then that draft they just had with Omar Cooper. Then they got a first round offensive lineman. They've just been getting Shador offensive. They got like 3 new offensive linemen, top notch. They got the boy from the Texans. I did this because I did this in free agency. The boy they got the Texans left tackle. They drafted a guard and they got another lineman. Who's their receiver? They got Isaiah Bond. They got Omar Cooper now. And that damn defense. Y'all know the Browns defense. All they had to do was work on their offense. There's a good chance the Browns make it. If Jacksonville can get in there, the Chargers. Yo, man. All right, let me stop. Let me just get off the AFC for a while, cuz this is crazy. Chargers, where they finally win the playoffs game, man. Sean Payton kicks a field goal. Bronco versus Patriot. Ain't no telling who wins that game. Thank you. That like the Bronco. There's no way the Broncos lost to the Patriots. The Broncos should have been in the Super Bowl. Just like these games are on here. Go watch the low replay. The low. It's like 10 minutes or whatever. The game. Like they had to lead the whole game, and then it started snowing later. You're like, this snow, the weather. I'm telling you, the snow bless New England. If it don't start snowing, Denver wins without bowl. But then again, I don't want to see Denver in the Super Bowl without their real quarterback. They would probably lay an egg. So whatever, maybe the better team won, but Denver was better. I'm sorry. But man, this is exciting, man. Y'all tune in, man. It's gonna be game reviews. We're gonna be listen. I just fired it up. So even with the draft and all of this stuff, I didn't even do it how I wanted to do it. But it's a wrap. It's over. Had to learn the software. I'm like, it's over. All my nerds gather. All my nerds gather. I'm looking for y'all. All my nerds, where y'all at? I'm looking.
Is there anyone alive out there? Can anyone hear me?
All my nerds, are y'all alive out there? Can y'all hear me? Come through. You know what I'm saying? And like and subscribe too. Like don't treat me like a side chick, man. You just messing with me, but you don't take me serious. Come on, man. Like what the heck was that? Like don't do that. Just like Uncle Bill said. What the hell was that? It was like Uncle Madden. What the hell is that?
Holy what the heck was that?
Like don't treat me like a side chick, man. Like and subscribe and share. Let the world tell my tribe, tell my nerds, listen, you have a brother. Come through. Let's talk about this. You know, he just treat me like a side chick, man. That's not right. Uncle Madden don't like that. What the heck is that?
Holy what the heck was that?
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. Like it's just, I can talk about this all day. It's just it makes no sense. You can't. And then oh, that's something I'm forgetting. Something I'm forgetting. So that right there that you're looking at, it's 8 players, right? But the playoff picture how it's set up, there's only 7 teams. There's only 7 teams. You got your you got your you got your you got your wild card, and then you got your division around, then you got, so what you're looking at, man. So there's an odd team right here that didn't make it, which was the Colts. So you see 8 up there, so there's an odd one. So disregard the Colts because that's 8 right there, but 7 teams makes the playoffs. But still, I'm just saying that so you don't let the picture confuse you. But still, the Colts could even though it's 8 teams up there, 7 can. The Colts could be in there, and that Jets team, the way that they got Minka Fitzpatrick, they got Geno. They're like they're regretting moving away from Geno, so they're treating him like gold. Geno got all kinds of offensive linemen. He got that boy Sadiq, the new what's his name? Yeah, Cameron Sadiq. The tight he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be a star. He got receivers, he got linemen, he got oh my God, man. That Jets team I'm looking at. They got Brees Hall. Eh, they got Garrett Wilson. They got hey man, and Geno ain't no scrub. Geno is one of those quarterbacks that figured it out. Geno, who else? Baker. Baker was kind of, but he turned it up. Geno, Baker, Sam Darnold. Um, I'm telling y'all, it's this one. If what's the kid named Justin Fields? If Justin Fields could figure it out, if he could become a better pocket quarterback, it's over. It's over. Him, he'll be right there with Caleb. He'll be right there with Lamar. Just become a better pocket quarterback. He cannot, he just can't adjust to the speed of the NFL. He just haven't figured it out. But if that kid do, or if that kid does, it's over. It's over. It's over for teams. But yeah, man, this AFC, like, I don't know. I don't see anybody. CJ has made the playoffs. like since he was a rookie. That Texans defense is it. Like the Texans, the Broncos, New England, those three teams, their defenses are the best in the AFC. Y'all are not keeping Josh Allen out the playoffs. It's just not happening. Like it's just not happening. Was there ever a time Josh Allen? Was there a year recently Josh Allen hasn't made the playoffs ever? Like Lamar. Lamar didn't make the playoffs last year. Lamar didn't make the playoffs, so disregard him too. Hold on, I should know this. How many teams are is it six, right? Because the Colts didn't make it, Lamar didn't make. Like, are you telling me Lamar Jackson is not going to make the playoffs? Pat Mahomes and them didn't make it last year. Are you telling me Bo Nix and these new low AFC quarterbacks are going to keep Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes out the playoffs? But then again, I don't see New England. I don't see Drake May's team. I don't see Bo Nix team. I don't see CJ Stroud team losing any playoff spot. I don't see Pat Mahomes being out either. I don't see Lamar Jackson being out either. Do y'all not understand what's going on? It's like a crab. It's the battle of the giants in the AFC. It's like crabs in a bucket. Everybody is it's an equal heavyweight fight. This is what's going on. It's I used to watch WWE, WWF. Those are the great days when they used to be the WWF. Now it's the WWE. Whatever. Yo, the cage matches. The cage matches. What's that one when everybody it's Royal Rumble? That's Royal Rumble, right? Where like every man for himself in a big yeah, that's Royal Rumble. It's been so long, I don't forgot these names. It's like Royal Rumble in the AFC, and everybody's good. Everybody is good. It's like the Western Conference in the NBA. Well, it's changing a little bit, but for a while, the Western Conference, everybody's good. Yeah, Kobe. Yeah, yeah, Kobe, and then Kobe after Kobe time, LeBron. So it was LA, it was Golden State, it was all these Western teams. They're just all the best. The best record is just in your one conference. Let me stop yapping. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a nerd. No, Aiden Joe too. We're about to get into this. We're about to get into this because I'm just freestyle. I'm going off. I got to plan the show. And the Bengals. You see, they're one of the teams on the thumbnail. The Bengals is a huge topic of today's show. I'm a new channel. I'm just on here yapping. I'm trying to get people to come in. I ain't even got into the show yet, but I'm just talking nerd stuff like this. But this is a real topic. But Aiden, you're right. The Bengals didn't make the playoffs. Like Joe Burrow says, his team has never been this good. I was like messing around looking at the roster. I'm like, whatever, regular people. No, 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 no. When you look at their starters, the Bengals, when you look at the Bengals starters, they are scared. The Bengals are the Rams of the West. Look at the Rams. Forget the Seahawks. I'm not even worried about them. I'm not worried about them. The Rams, the Rams could have beat the Seahawks too. The boy, they punt returner fumble that punt. If you don't fumble that punt return in the third quarter, the Rams probably beat them because they gave Seattle an easy little touchdown. Seattle goes up 2 scores. The Rams go right back on a long touchdown drive. Boom. Make it like a 3-point. The Rams could have won that game on that fourth down, that McVay. If that McVay call go the right way, the Rams won the game. It was this close. The Rams, oh my God, they are so bad. So this is what the Rams did. Oh my God, that's why I need Vikings fans to pay attention to the league. If everybody's like Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Kyler. We have to play it smart here. If we don't win the Super Bowl this year, let's put ourselves in position to get it next year. Let's ride with our quarterback, man. Let's ride with our quarterback. Let's give this kid experience to where if it don't happen, let's let him have a playoff experience. Let him have a playoff run this year to where he come back. It's like Edwards. I remember Anthony Edwards' first playoff experience. We didn't really do much, but y'all see what's been happening lately. Conference finals, or semifinals. I'm telling you, you need that experience. Yeah. The Bengals, bro. They got Brian Cook. They got Brian Cook, the former Brian Cook is a top 5 safety in the league. I'm looking at their roster. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know why they drafted a quarterback and they got Matt Stafford. They got their reasons, but I'm thinking they're gonna draft another receiver. They got Puka Nakua. They got Devontae Adams. They got Puka. So I'm thinking they're gonna draft because those dudes are older. I think Devontae's on his last year of his contract. So I'm thinking because they got Brian Cook. They got Kansas City. They got Kansas City whole second. No. Yeah, they got Brian Cook. They got that defensive line. They got who the hell they got Boy Mafe, right? I'm gonna get into this. Give me a second. I'm gonna get into it because their roster is crazy. Their roster is afraid. Oh, they got the boy from the they traded for him in the first round. The boy from the Giants. They got the Giants all pro defensive lineman. I think they got Boy Mafe too. I know they got a crazy pass rusher. Their defensive line is ridiculous. Their defense is ridiculous. Joe Burrow is still Joe Burrow. His offensive line, I think he got a couple new linemen. He got Jamar. They extended him his crazy contract. He got T. Higgins. He got like we're gonna go over their roster. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And Joe is like, but anyway, man, yeah. Look on the screen. This is ridiculous. So Joe Burrow didn't make the playoffs. And he's up there. So Joe didn't make the playoffs. Pat Mahomes didn't make the playoffs. Lamar Jackson didn't make the playoffs. Um, uh, the Colts, Daniel Jones didn't make the playoffs. So 4 people up there didn't make the playoffs. Are y'all telling me y'all are keeping those 4 out? They're gonna stay out because of these new little young. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. I've been talking about it too. Y'all get the point. This is premium entertainment. This is why we love this game. Shout out to soccer and baseball and basketball and everything else. I mean, like, come on, man. Come on, man. You come home. Like, listen, between movies, I'm not a weirdo. I watch movies and shows and other entertainment. I'm telling y'all. In the football season, I'm talking about all Sunday. Saturday, I'll catch the college games. And then they got NFL games nowadays. Sometimes on Saturday, the NFL, I see what y'all are doing. They're just trying to they know people like me exist. So they're just trying to just take over our lives. They got Monday games, they got Thursday game. I'm watching all of that. And then on the days, let's say like a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Wednesday, Tuesday, I'm watching the old games that I didn't watch. So oh my God, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous during football season. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like this is the ultimate entertainment movies and shows and other sports. That this is the ultimate entertainment, man. There's different teams. There's different players. There's different cat and mouse game going on between coaches, between the OC and the DC, and between this offense and this defense. All right, this is what they doing this series. All right, next series we're gonna blitz them more. Nah. We're gonna. They can't really run past us in our just our 4. Our regular rush can get to the quarterback, so we're gonna drop more, or we're gonna blitz more, or we're gonna hit them on fly routes, or we're gonna hit the middle. We're gonna attack them in the middle of the field, or we're gonna run a lot of slants. Nah, we're gonna run the ball down their throat because that linebacker core, they line is weak. They weak up front. We're gonna run on them. Oh my God, bro. I love this game. Love it. Love it. And you gotta have like some kind of a smarts to understand. Like you can't be an idiot. It's the ultimate best, you know? Panthers will win the player and Bryce Harry. Yo, that Panther squad. That Panther squad. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That's another tight little race. The NFC North is tight, but that what is that? NFC South, right? Hey, that quarterback competition that's going on in Atlanta between Tua and Penix Jr. is literally what's going on in Minnesota right now. I don't know. I don't know who said that. Bryce? Oh, Aiden. There's no Bryce on here. Where'd I get Bryce from? I got Bryce Young name in my head. Yo, Aiden. That freaking Atlanta team. with the boy Bijan and that defense. How about the Bucks? How about the Bucks? The Bucks is in that division. I told y'all the boy, what's his name, has found his rhythm. He's turned the corner. Baker is a different quarterback. Baker is a different quarterback. I like their coach. And then Atlanta over there, they got Raheem Moore. Yeah, listen, man. That's a tight low division, and that Panthers team made the playoffs, so that says a lot about them. I love their low defense, but that's a tight low division. That's a tight low division. I'm talking about. I didn't even mention New Orleans and Shuff. I didn't even mention New Orleans and Shuff. Shuff, like I said, between Dart and dudes like Shuff, I think there's a couple more I'm forgetting. These little young quarterbacks. Shuff is the best one. New Orleans found their franchise quarterback. They're in that division. So it's New Orleans, it's Carolina, it's Atlanta, and Tampa. Tighter than spandex. Tighter than that's probably the most. I don't know. They're probably not the most talented division, but as far as tight, they're all the same team. Like as far as I'm not saying they're here as far as talent level, they're probably here, but they're all here. All those teams they're here. I don't look at the NFC South and see a team that's better than the other. That's my point. They're literally the same, all four of them. New Orleans was the worst one. What? I don't know. And they just drafted my boy Messador. Oh my God, University of Miami, my favorite college team. The NFL's changing. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if KC is still KC. They traded their whole secondary. We'll see, man. Like the upper echelon teams. Hey, these little midget teams, they're growing on us. You see, the Panthers came out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa. The Panthers and the Jaguars. The Jaguars are in here now. Trevor Lawrence, I figured it out. Another quarterback that turned the corner. He figured it out. They got a nice defense. Hey, I heard Travis Hunter put on some weight. I heard they're still going to use him both sides, but he's going to be more of a DB. I think he's a better cornerback than a receiver. He's a good receiver, but I think he's a better corner. So they got a top-notch corner. They'll probably bring him in sometimes to play receiver, but it's a top-notch corner. That Jaguars team I'm looking at is not going anywhere at all. Absolutely crazy. But I'm just over here yapping, man. I'm sorry, man. This picture right here on your screen, I can talk about it like literally all day. All the teams that are supposed to be in, all the teams that are out. There are teams that are not even, and everybody on here didn't even make the playoffs. And there are teams that are not even on this damn picture that didn't make the playoffs, but they're right there. Right there. The Browns, the Jets. Hey, who know? Hey, hey. What if Vegas makes some noise? That kid Mendoza, I know he's a rookie and all, but what if Vegas made some noise? Because Indiana came out of nowhere in college. They were a nobody. Undefeated out of nowhere. This kid is nice. Fernando Mendoza is nice. What if that kid come into the league just embarrassing old heads? And they got Kirk. Kirk is the ultimate head scratcher in the NFL. He's good, but he's not good. He's great, but he's not great. It's like, hey, what if Kirk has some good games? Because I know that's what they're going to do. They're going to start Kirk. What if Kirk has some good games and that kid come in and straight do what Caleb did? Caleb like went on like a 10-game win streak or whatever game win streak. Like Chicago just came out of nowhere. They just decided not to lose anymore and just went on this streak. Last year was the year of streaks. Like Denver had a crazy streak. New England had a crazy streak. Chicago had a crazy streak. There were teams like 15 and 1. Where in New England? Denver like fifth. They won like 15. It was ridiculous. OMG, man. But NFC North is up for grab. NFC East might be interesting without AJ Brown. Nah. Philly got better. Philly got better, man. And they get a first round draft pick for that AJ Brown, man. No, they got better. They got Hollywood Brown, and then they got Dontavio Wicks He's gonna be their big body receiver. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. They got I was just talking about the Philly receiving core. I literally just that's why y'all gotta come to the channel, man. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Tell others about me. Tell other nerds about me. I just made a video about this. The Philadelphia Eagles, probably and my Vikings too. And my Vikings. I mean, like Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and the boy we just got from the from San Fran. Like, stop it. Stop it. But Philly, I know they got rid of AJ Brown. They got Dontavia Wicks as their big body receiver. You know, just like Brown, he's younger. Yo, man, between between Makai Lemon, do your research on Makai Lemon, please. Between Makai Lemon, between Hollywood Brown, between Devontae Smith, those dudes can run past any defense. They are the fastest receiving core in the league. That is scary. Look, listen, I'm telling y'all, before any team play the Philadelphia Eagles, they need to go run track. You need to go practice with the track team. They know what they're doing. And then they got their big body receiver, just like AJ Brown. They know what they're doing. They got their scheme. They're gonna run a screen, and we need this big body receiver to block. Or there are certain plays where just throw it up. Just throw it up. There are certain games we're gonna have him against a smaller corner. They know what they're doing with their scheme. They need a big body receiver, but they got nothing but speed. Like, please do your research on Philadelphia receivers. That is literally the fastest receiving core in the NFL, the entire league. Between Makai Lemon, Devontae Smith, and Hollywood Brown. Nobody's catching them. They are going to ruin defenses. I'm telling you right here. You're talking to the nerd. Them dudes are going to ruin defenses. I've done it. There's fast receivers around the league, but I'm talking about put together. And then I don't see any other team with 4 receivers at that caliber. Do teams got look at the Rams, Devontae Smith and Cooper Cup, top notch. Even my Vikings, I'm talking about four. You have 4 top-notch receivers, and all 3 of them are faster than most of your team. Like, bro, this OMG, them boys in Philly is yeah, them Giants too. Now, the only thing about the Giants, let me get into it because that's what I'm talking about. Y'all are talking about things I plan on talking about because the Giants, if the Giants could just figure, I made a video on this too. Y'all gotta check out the channel. If the Giants can just fix their injury problems, and Hollywood Brown has snitched, not Hollywood Brown, Zay Flowers has snitched on the new Giants coach because he's the former Ravens coach. Um, he was like, man, all these injuries, it's probably him because over here in Baltimore, he had us doing one-on-ones all day, and we had injury problems too. But he just got here. They can't blame him for their injury problems, you know. Um, they can't blame him for their injury problems. He just got there. You understand what I'm saying? But if the Giants if the Giants could get their injuries, like Malik, there's all kinds of mixed messages. Oh, he'll be ready by week 1. Oh, he won't be ready by week 1. He's still injured. It's like they're real vague about this stuff. But if neighbors can go, Scatterboo, he's injured. Promising young, I like him. They got a young, promising team. I'm telling y'all, but they're just injured. They're just injured right now. They just lost. Ain't even training camp. They got 3 people gone for the season. They got a young promising rookie. A young cornerback. He's gone ACL tear. They got defensive lineman gone. They had a punt returner gone, all gone for the season. Malik Neighbors is hurt. Cam Scatterboo is hurt. Like, bro, they're like us last year. If the Giants could stay healthy and get their stuff together, that boy Jackson Dart and that defense too. They got a that defense. I want to see that Giants defense. It was bad last year. New York, Washington, Dallas. I want to see these defenses because they drafted good. Dallas and Caleb Downs and them and New York and Arvell Reese and them boys. I want to see these teams. I want to see. But yeah, I'm definitely watching that Giants team because they got some great promising players. And because they had a bad record, they had a great draft. And if they can stay healthy, New York can make some noise. New York can make some noise. But I don't yapped enough. Let me talk about what I need to talk about, man, before I get up out of here.